It is my pleasure to have you visit my channel. Give the video a pre-start by hitting the subscribe button. Unveiling the inside story of Rey Mysterio's unmasking. Conan drops bombshells remain vigilant. This week's WWE Raw, Pete Dunne attacked Sheamus, and Sheamus has spoken out. The superstar's feud started a few weeks ago when he turned down assistance from his former stablemate. The Brawling Brutes were Sheamus and Dunne's original band. Ridge Holland was also a part of the gang. Upon the faction's dissolution in November 2023, he went back to NXT behind the back of the referee. Dunne whacked the Celtic Warrior with his old shillelagh during Sheamus' match against Bronson Reed on this week's Raw. Reed was able to seal the victory thanks to the 30-year-old's interference. Based on what happened on Raw, a singles contest between Sheamus and Dunne might be on the horizon. Ivar, Braun Breaker, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Reed are among the opponents that Sheamus has vanquished since making his comeback to WWE during WrestleMania XL. Ludwig Kaiser, who had a pinfall win over the former WWE champion, and he were also feuding. The conflict between Dunne and Sheamus began when Kaiser was sidelined due to an unfortunate accident. On NXT TV, the former NXT UK champion began his feud with Trick Williams, and he has been making appearances there as well. Sheamus and a superstar who was 35 years old collided on the July 29, 2024 edition of WWE Raw. Before the Celtic Warrior took the lead, it was a close match. Unfortunately, the match ended in his defeat due to interference. As a result, the victor shared his intentions on RAW. Sheamus and Pete Dunne have been embroiled in a feud with Big Bronson Reed for the last many weeks. The heavyweight superstar's sole gripe up until now has been that his bouts have always ended in disqualification, meaning he never got to see them through to the conclusion. But he notified the Raw locker room that he now has a victory on his main roster CV. Because of this, the 35-year-old believes he can defeat any opponent. It should be noted that Reed was poised for a brogue kick, but Bronson was able to land at Tsunami because Pete Dunne assaulted Sheamus with a shillelagh. Former NXT brand friends Pete Dunne and Sheamus established the alliance the Brawling Brutes. But a shoulder issue forced the Celtic Warrior to step away from WWE for a while. Because of this, Dunne was left to his own devices. He and Tyler Bate re-established the New Catch Republic. But this hasn't stopped the Bruiserweight from apparently harboring resentment toward Sheamus. Although the four-time WWE champion is unsure of the source of Dunne's anger, he is prepared to give it his best in this conflict. Last week, the legendary superstar meddled in Dunne's bout as well. Before the referee could start the bout, Brawl kicked both him and Bronson Reed out of the ring. What motivates Pete to go after Sheamus, and which of these two former friends will ultimately subdue the other would make for intriguing plot points.